three races, obviously. How did that plan out? It was a bizarre one. You know, I got into the fourth at the start. It's one of the main things to get right today, but on lap 2, suddenly, out of turn 7, there was a debris. I didn't have time to avoid it, so...
Did you see the debris then?
Yeah, I saw it. So I aimed in the middle of the car, at least. I tried not to run over that with the tires, but obviously it caused some damage or something, which made the car quite tricky to drive.
And I guess it was very difficult because we saw Max pressuring you towards the end, a few mistakes in the lockups, but you can put that down to just a lack of damage.
Excuse me, I wanted to get.
And avoid, Max getting through. So yeah.
I wanted to get Ricardo's, but I had to go pee.
Listen, nevertheless,
yeah, sorry, it's not professional. But then again, I'm not professional. Just hanging out in my bedroom. Recording this crap.
Outstanding. You obviously broke the record for wins last time out, but to come here, perfectly managed on the radio, your strategy, how it all played out, and I guess you're delighted.
It was an exhausting race. The speed that we were having to go, so you had a poor start, and I'm just.
Yeah, he was behind Verstappen. He ended up third instead of second. Bottas had a great start.
I know all the guys and men and women back at the factory, back in Brackley and Brixworth, who, they're the unsung heroes. They're the ones that have really grafted away, continued, never given up, just continued to push and elevate and innovate. And
I don't remember Hewlett-Packard
people watching maybe think we're used to this, but it just always feels like the first with this team, and I think that's because of the spirit. And so I'm forever grateful to everyone to be a part of it, to be a part of breaking a record like this. No team has done this before, so...
That's Valtieri.
We got a great leader
just sounds cooler than Valtteri. Actually, Valtteri doesn't
big thank you
sound
to
too bad.
Mercedes and Petronas and
Wait, let me shut up.
all of our partners who really... We wouldn't be able to do what we do without them. So.
I mean, you talk about that 7 consecutive Constructors' Championship. I mean, that is mighty force behind you.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, and to come back year on year, and it's not. I tell you, whilst we have great performance, it's not easy to continue to deliver weekend in, weekend out, and for everyone, they're so precise with how they take the car apart and put it back together weekend in, weekend out, and 7-time champs. That's something I'm going to be able to tell my grandchildren one day.
Listen, man, you're going to be able to enjoy it up there. I want to speak to Toto. We've got a unique opportunity. Toto, can you come in, please? We don't often see you as elevated as you are. That's 7 consecutive Constructors' World Champions. Lewis broke the record last time out with wins. You can see what that means to all these people involved here, and equally back at the factory.
Yeah, it's, I'm not so much in the numbers, but this is something to be proud of, really. We have a group that is just amazing together. We've stayed together. We've tried to push the benchmark to new levels, and we've achieved that. And it's just a super proud moment with all these guys and being part of it.
Where do you go from here? I mean, you go to the next year. You've already talked. You've switched on to that, but I guess you regroup and you just set that bar even higher again.
Yeah, as long as we stay motivated and energized, and you can see that within these guys, then I think we can push it furthermore. I mean, there will be competition.
And McLaren should have had 5 then, because they effed up in 2007, sending Hamilton out on ball tires, not even ball tires, but tires are showing white patches of tread. It was really dumb.
What happened there?
Valtteri had I think it was a Ferrari piece or a Racing Point piece about that size stuck underneath his car. It was debris he overrun in lap 2. He couldn't avoid it.
Listen, outstanding this year. Great to see, and I hope you enjoy the champagne.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm sure he will, and as it was when Mercedes won their record equaling 6th consecutive Constructors' Championship. A call from John Todd will be coming his way. The FIA president was first on the phone to congratulate Toto Wolff last year. That was the scenes back at Race Control in Brackley, and I'm sure the celebrations will continue long for Mercedes, who've won by a mile the Constructors' Championship this season, and the battle
emblem for
for
Niki
third,
Lauda.
fourth, and fifth, as we look at the red star for Niki Lauda on the bodywork of the Mercedes. I'm sure Niki will be looking down and smiling as well at the team that he helped build. Doing so well, that he and Toto Wolff and all together and have created. Absolutely phenomenal achievement. Now, history made here at Imola this afternoon. Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton.
He's not hugging him
Racing
back.
in Park Fermé, a 1-2 and the fastest lap. They've absolutely done it in style. 7 consecutive Constructors' Championships for Mercedes. They are the championes of this current era in Formula One.
Hey, that's Italian.
Will they continue to
That's
be so?
Italian.
Talk about drivers in terms of greatest of all time in those comparisons. This team is certainly making a great bid to be considered the
93rd.
greatest of all time in Formula One.
Certainly are. Behind Mercedes and Red Bull, by the way, though. 135 points for Renault in third. McLaren and Racing Point on 134 points. How tight is that battle for the Constructors' Championship? McLaren scoring twice on the weekend.
Verstappen, wow.
Farewell to Neil Trundle
Like
as well.
120 points ahead of Verstappen. I think they're
good
four.
luck in your retirement, Neil. What a
I think
wonderful
they're
career
four
and service
left.
you've given to Formula One as well.
They're
Daniel
4 or
Ricciardo
5
will be
left.
driving
I think
for
they're 4.
McLaren for next season. He's on the podium as a Renault driver once again for the second time in 3
Maybe he'll
races.
help
Valtteri
McLaren.
Bottas. Well, once again, cruel luck for Valtteri Bottas. Has now led the first lap 4 times in the last 5 races. Only won one
That's
of those
really
races.
crap.
And really nothing he could do this afternoon with that damage
Who's
that he
that
got
for?
to his car. Up on the podium.